welcome back to 5 Minutes of Math. This is Mr. Lunsford, and I'm glad you joined me this evening. Tonight's homework is overdue. It's for the evening of February 6th, 2018, and we're looking at Box-And-Whisker Plots, multiple choice. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, for number 9, we're looking at points scored per game last season versus this season. And here's our two Box-And-Whisker plots, or as we call it, our double Box-And-Whisker plot. So we have last season on top, this season now. So let's see, the question here is how many points higher was the median number of points scored this season than the median number of points scored last season? So we're looking for that median, that middle hash mark right here. So let's look at this season. We have our median sitting right between 18 and 20. That number is 19. All right, so let's keep that number in mind. We'll put it to the side for right now, but 19 for this season. Last season, we scored 14 points. That median sits right on top of 14. And all the question's asking us to do is to subtract. So we have 19 minus 14, 5 points. And here we have it. The answer is C. Alright, for number 10, we're looking at another question. This is the same Box-And-Whisker plot, so we can still take a look at that same data. This time the question was, how many points higher was the interquartile range for this season than the interquartile range for the last season? There's 3 steps in this. We have to figure out our interquartile range for each one of those box plots and then subtract our results. So let's start with this season. 8 is our lowest point here, not our lowest point, our lower quartile right here, okay? Our lower quartile is right here at 8. And 24 is our upper quartile. And remember that interquartile range is the upper quartile minus the lower quartile. That's why that 8 is being subtracted from 24. And the answer is 16. So the interquartile range for this season is 16. We're going to hold that to the side for a second. And last season, our lower quartile was 10 points. The upper quartile is 18 points. And we have 18 minus 10, and that's going to be 8 points. Now, we're done with the first 2 steps. We figured out the interquartile range for this season. We figured out the interquartile range for last season. All that's left to do is subtract those 2 numbers. So we have the difference of those 2. So 16 minus 8 equals 8. So that's how many points higher the interquartile range was for this season than the interquartile range was last season. And the answer for this is H. All right, and that's pretty much it for number 10. Y'all take care, and remember, math is not just about numbers, it's about the relationships that surround us every day. Have a good one.